Hello again, guys. This is episode 4 of Minecraft Going Underground. What I'm going to be doing in this episode is exploring the cave that I discovered and started to light up in the previous episode. So what I've done off camera is I've dug out this third tunnel in my mine, which actually leads straight into where I discovered the cave. I initially discovered the cave from the back, from the back of the mine shafts I was digging, and now I've sort of dug a tunnel out from the front, so I can get to it this way as well. So what I might be doing in this video, I do a lot of exploring and making the cave safe and mining for resources. So if that's not something you're interested in watching, there's also a few monsters and whatever coming up in there as well. So stick around for a little bit of, hopefully, a little bit of excitement. What I might be doing in this video is actually fast forwarding through some of the mining. I don't really want to sort of cut a lot of it out, otherwise it's just going to be me sort of saying, well, there it is, I've explored the cave and now I've got all the equipment, or all the ores. So what I might be doing is, when I'm doing a bit of mining, I might just sort of speed it up and then slow it back down again from when I do some exploring. So there was a dungeon up there. I've no idea why I've never actually made myself any shovels in this game. I usually do make shovels, quite a few of them, but for some reason in this game I haven't. Ooh. Battle royale going on in there. Skeletons and spiders fighting each other. Now I don't know whether it's a skeleton spawner or a spider spawner. It's a skeleton spawner, which is actually a very, very useful thing to have. Bone meal may come in very, very handy. Some iron and string also comes in handy. Starting to run out of steaks, so I need to do something about a reliable food supply. I don't know how many hearts, off the top of my head, how many hearts bread restores, but I might need to expand the wheat farm and live off bread for a while until I can get an animal farm going, and I've got no idea really how I'm going to go about doing that. I need to try and entice some animals underground. I'm not sure the best way of doing that. Right, so what I've decided to do here is basically hit the fast forward button, because watching me mine is probably quite tedious, but it's probably, I've speeded this up 4 times, which I think still makes it reasonably watchable and gives you an idea of what I actually did in the cave and how much time I spent down here, rather than just editing it all out. So I'm going to go and get that coal up there. As I say, I do tend to go around and try and mine everything that I see in a coal. I tend to leave lapis lazuli behind, and I tend to leave redstone behind, because I don't really have a lot of use for redstone, and it's quite plentiful. And if I do need to do anything with redstone, like make a railway or something, then I just go back and wander down a few mine shafts and find some fairly quickly. I don't need to mine it as I'm going along. So I'm going to go back and get this lava, and there was a bucket, if I remember rightly. There's a couple of buckets in the chest in here, and I've come down here with far too many pickaxes, so let's store some of those away in there. Let's go and get the lava. No idea what I want to use a bucket of lava for, but it's always useful to have one, I think. Of course, there's going to be plenty of lava down here at the at this sort of level, bottom of ravines and whatever, usually full of lava. That's where I dug out the coal earlier. There's nothing exciting down there. Right, so I've explored this little area. So what I'm going to do now is block it off so that I don't keep wandering down there again and thinking, you know, if I get lost in the cave, I don't want to be forever wandering down this dead end and that dead end. So, and it gives an excuse to use up some of this cobble that I'm digging out. Build a wall, seal it off, done. That leads straight down to the mine shaft, my original mine. I'll leave that there. If any monsters come from there... Oh, hang on. No, I won't. There's some gold up there. Come on, lava. Get out of the way. So, what's down here then? Okay, if anything's in there, it's not going to come back. I'm quite impressed actually with the with this version of Minecraft, these latest versions, as how big the veins of coal can actually get. I don't remember. I mean, I've been playing since about Alpha 1.1, something like that, September 2009, and I don't recall in the earlier versions of the game the veins of coal being quite that big, finding 20 or 30 coal in the same vein, which I think you do occasionally find these days, which is rather impressive. You can never have too much coal, in my opinion. Never ever have too much coal. If I want to suddenly decide I want to smelt down 8 stacks of stone into smooth stone, I want to know that I can do it quite happily without having to worry about running out of fuel. And similarly, if I decide I want to build an absolutely enormous railway line, or I need some more armour, obviously I need as much iron as I can get my hands on. That's another reason why I don't leave anything behind in the caves. But I'd like to sort of find out where that water's coming from, because it usually, finding water down here at this kind of level, usually indicates a ravine, which is why I want to investigate that area a little bit more. Now I can't really get to it from underneath, so I'm going to dig a little tunnel and see if I can get to it from slightly higher up. Hopefully without killing myself in the process. have to see in this game, changing the subject very slightly, the sword is my preferred weapon of choice, but a lot of people use bows and arrows, and I'll have to get into practice with bows and arrows. Because I've got a much higher range than swords. I haven't used bows and arrows for months and months and months, certainly not since they introduced the bow animations. And obviously shooting creepers from far away is quite advantageous, because you don't really want to get too close to them. I still hear the occasional Enderman. Enderman? I don't know how it's pronounced anyway. Not really seen them yet, but I can hear them from time to time. Hopefully he's going to leave me alone till I can get rid of this water. It starts out quite high up there. I think I'm just going to block it off instead of trying to. There we go. Instead of trying to get rid of it at the source, I'll just build a wall and then that'll keep it in place. Oh, there's the Enderman. Hello. So this is the water that was dripping through underneath the gravel that I was digging out earlier, so let's try and get rid of this. Again, shall I do the same thing as I did before, try and block it off? Or shall I climb up and get rid of it at source? Let's try getting rid of it at source. Then again, where's he coming from? Yeah, let's beat a hasty retreat, I think, from that one. Yeah, so let's block that one off instead. There we go, dum-dum. Now see the coal. I have no idea where he came from. I never saw him, I just heard him. So let's retreat from there. Right, this is back where I first saw that zombie trapped down there and then these other two zombies up the top, so I thought I'd go and explore that part of the cave. Seems to be... They don't give you a chance to kill them, do they? They don't give you a chance. Anyway, that'll serve as a useful landmark. How did he get me at the end there? I've got no idea. Anyway, they all seem to be coming from down here, so let's light this area up rather pronto. that is a torch, so I must have been to that cave from the other direction. Right, this is off down another branch. Whoa! Creeper, cave, ravine rather. Oh, there he is. This one? Is he going to give me a chance to kill him? Yes, he is. Good boy. That's where... Well, that skeleton just fell into the lava down there. That's where I dug out underneath the gravel and had to sort of block that waterfall off when I first discovered that ravine. So that's the... This is further up the top. And that spider can't get through this gap. Ha ha ha. There we go. So yeah, that's where I first... dug up. So this is the same corner of that ravine. Okay. Looks like I'll be coming back to this ravine quite a bit and exploring it, mining it, making it safe. I do like the idea of making an area safe. It's my world and I'm going to live in it properly. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, starting to run out of food now. Starting to run out of food. So, don't want to be falling down there. When I fast forward the video and make some interesting sound effects on the sound of the mining. As we wander off down here, another unexplored little cave. There's some torches up the top there. Now that actually is the base of the my tree farm. There was a cavern leading off to the side of my tree farm when I dug it out about below the where the zombie spawner was, and that is the base of that that hole in the ground, basically. I'm trying to do a commentary on this, and I recorded it yesterday, and I can't remember what it was I found up here. Ah, that's cool. A nice little dead end. I like those. So it means there's no chance of any monsters coming in from them. It also means that I can get slimes down here somewhere occasionally. And I'd rather have the slime ball than the rotten flesh. And let's face it, you would too, wouldn't you? Given the choice between a slime ball and some rotten flesh, you'd take the slime ball every day. So, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, I'm just going to mine this iron up here, and then it's going to be back to base, consolidate, see what I've got. I think I managed to get over 64 blocks of iron from this mining trip, so that was quite successful. And 2 or 3 stacks of coal. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you on the next one.